Hello everyone, I just want to express my sincerest appreciation for all my subscribers so far and all the support and all the positive feedback that you have been giving me. I appreciate them so much and I appreciate you so much. And if there's anything that you would want me to talk about or to share with you, go ahead, put it in the comments. I always check my comments. So thank you. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Soul Talk with Cash. This is where we take control of our thoughts and tailor them to make lasting positive impacts on our lives. Today, I want to talk with you about the importance of a positive mindset. Every aspect of our lives in some way or another are interrelated, and it is affected by our mindset, how we relate, what we accomplish, the goals that we have set for ourselves or standard. Now, there are hormones such as oxytocin and endorphins that help us with our positivity. It helps us with our mood, and our bodies feel better and we respond in a more positive way when we have elevated levels of these hormones. Now, what we do and how we interact and what we feed our minds will help to regulate these hormones. Your mindset affects your attitude, and it is said that our attitude determines our altitude. And so it's very important to have a positive mindset. If you look at any successful person, you will notice that they all were determined. They stuck to their tested strategies. They were willing to do the work, and they kept focused on what they had to do. And they had to know how to relate with people. Because we're so interrelated, how we interact with others also affects our altitude. Now, success looks different for everyone. It's based on what you have set out to accomplish. So for some people, having wealth, they feel successful. For some persons, it's having a degree. Others, it's having an intact family structure. You will have to determine what your aim is and what are those accomplishments that you want to have. Winston Churchill has said, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. I find that to be so profound, because when you have the courage to keep on going, that is what will keep you on the path of accomplishing your goals. This is why without a positive mindset, you have already been defeated. Without a positive mindset, you will not have the drive to keep on going. You will easily get discouraged. I thought I'd share this with you, that the inspiration for this channel came from Proverbs 4 verse 23. And it pointed out that above all else, guard your heart, because everything that you do flows from it. For me, I believe this with all my heart, because in this instance and in this case, the Bible often uses heart and mind interchangeably. And this is why I have to make that deliberate effort to guard, to protect, to put up all the security measures that I need, that I will not allow anything to breach these avenues, but I will be in control of what I allow into my mind and what I allow to take residence and to dictate my actions, the way I think and what I do. Because sometimes when things go through without having the proper checks, and if you think about negativity and the devastating effect that negativity can have, if that breaches your security checkpoint and you allow it to filter into your mind and you start believing those things, then it's going to affect the way how you think about others, the way how you perceive things, the goals that you set, and it's going to be that biggest blockage to you accomplishing your goals. It is a known fact that human beings act based on our belief systems. This is why it is a must that we set up these filter systems, that everything that we allow to get into our minds have to go through these filters. What we listen to, what we watch, what we allow to influence our minds, the company that we keep, the places that we go. People do not become successful in different things because of the three main blockers, and these are: one, negative people. When you constantly hang around negative people and you always be listening to all this negativity, you find that that can influence you, and after a time you may start thinking negatively. So you have to be careful about being constantly in the presence of people who are always negative. You must decide to take action about this. It's either you're going to call it out, you're going to make them aware of this, because sometimes people are negative and they do not realize that they are, because it's something that they have practiced over the years. But in the meantime, you must control that avenue, that you do not allow those things to filter into your mind. Number two is when you nurture a negative belief system. So this is separate and apart from being around negative people. This has to do with you. This is a belief that you have about yourself. This terrifies me. I am very frustrated about this. I can't do this. This won't work. I have tried this before, it didn't work. It's not gonna work this time. I am not enough. I wouldn't be able to do that. It is impossible. All those are negative belief systems. And a common one is, this is how I am and I won't change. In Jamaica, you will understand this. A summitan, I'm a non-change. This system is limiting, because if you recognize that there is something that you could change about yourself to become more positive, and there's something that you could change about yourself that will enable you to accomplish your goals and enable you to interact with others in a more meaningful and fulfilling way, then you must change that belief system, because we all can change if we want to change. I cannot change you, but you are responsible for changing yourself. The list goes on. But when we foster and we nurture these negative belief systems, our brains that have been so wonderfully designed to protect us will sense that there is something that is affecting us negatively. There's something that we are fearful about, and our brains will protect us in saying, well, you don't like this, you get terrified about this, let me do something to prevent you from going through that ordeal. And our brains will actually prevent us from accomplishing what we need to accomplish. It can be changed, and over time, with practice and with being aware of these things, you will constantly work on yourself, make that necessary change. The next point is the fear of criticism. Sometimes criticism doesn't have to come from outside, but the criticism can come from inside as well. And we can become fearful of how others will think about us, and we can become fearful of what others will say about what we do. But you must determine that, hey, if it's not constructive criticism, then you will not allow that to enter through the avenues. You will stand guard and everything that you need to do to ensure that negative criticism does not affect you or deter you from being successful. Then you must eliminate those things and move forward. You must take calculated risk, because if you take no action, you are failing. When you take action and it doesn't work, at least you find out another way to do something, or another way to come up with that solution that you need. If I were to listen to the negative thoughts in my head and being critical of myself, I would not have started this channel. I remember when I made a little video and I was looking so intensely on everything. I was criticizing almost everything, and it was when I decided that I was not gonna allow those things to limit me anymore that I made a commitment to myself. I shared that commitment with others, and I said October 20th 2021 I was gonna start. And here I am, some months into it now, and I'm still keeping on the same path. And I know that I am growing as I do this. It not only helps me, it's also helping persons with their relationships, in their family structure. It's also helping them with the self-image. Hopefully it will help you also being more positive, being more confident, being empowered to do what you need to do. Whenever negativity comes across your mind, if someone criticizes you, if it's not constructive, do not listen to them. And if it exists within, then you have to start telling yourself more positive things. Change your story. And if there is a negative thought that's limiting you, push past that. Feel the fear and do it anyways. I've heard a saying that no one accomplishes anything by playing it safe. Come out of your comfort zone and do what you need to do. So what does a positive mindset look like? I'm not always very positive, but when I catch myself going down that street, I have to get a hold of myself and change my thought process. Having a positive mindset will look like people who are progressive, people who are going at their goals. They're problem solvers. They don't see limitations, they see solutions. They do not say this can't be done. They say, how can this be done? What do I need to do to get this done? So anything that it takes, to whatever strategy that it takes to accomplish those goals, they will go after it, and hopefully you will go after it. People with a positive mindset look for opportunities. They look for the how. They believe in themselves that they can do it. And not only do they believe in themselves, but they take actions, and they take drastic actions. I hope that you will start checking yourself frequently. Check in on yourself, and where you see that there are some systems or some beliefs that are affecting you or that are limiting you, then you can actively work on those systems and you can change those systems. Remember, your attitude determines your altitude. If you found this video useful and you believe that someone else can benefit from this, please go ahead and share this video with that person, that they also can benefit. And I wish you all the best in achieving and accomplishing your goals, because anything is possible. All depends on our mindset. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be the first to know. Until next time, I will see you in the next one. Hello, I want to invite you to check out my YouTube channel. It's called Soul Talk with Cash. I've been thinking about starting this from like forever. Maybe not forever, but from February, and it's now October and I haven't started yet. It's been too long. I plan to put off that procrastination and getting it started this month. So you can look out for my first video, which will be coming out October 20th. And so I invite you to come over, check it out, subscribe. And ladies, this one is especially for you. It's about relationship building, character building, marriages, and I know that you will find it very beneficial. Subscribe and I'll see you there. Join me October 20th.